What if I told you in 1 month you could grow your company's revenues 45% year over year guaranteed? Would I get your attention? Or would you think I was nuts? The reality is, you could get there simply by reducing your expenses by 5%. Let me say it in simple words. If you reduce your expenses 5%, that can equate to a 45% increase in revenue. Sounds too good to be true? Let's walk through the math together. Let's say your company has $10 million in sales with a profit margin of 10% or $1 million. Now let's work in reverse. Step 1, let's subtract profits from revenues. That leaves expenses of $9 million. Step 2, let's reduce expenses by 5% or $450,000. This leaves us with reduced expenses of $8,550,000. Next, let's calculate the new profit by adding the 5% expense reduction, or $450,000, to our original profit of $1 million. This gives us an adjusted profit of $1,450,000, or 14.5%. So far, so good? Now remember, your company's sales are $10 million with an existing profit of 10%, or $1 million, before this expense reduction even kicked in. So at that 10% margin, how much more revenue do you need to create the equivalent of the $450,000 in expense reduction? You would need $14.5 million in revenues at 10% to create that $1,450,000 in profits. This means you would need $4.5 million in new sales, which is a 45% increase to create that extra $450,000 in profits. But wait, you can get there simply by reducing your expenses by 5%. To highlight my point even further, imagine you were going to go sell your business for a 6x multiple of profits. A 5% reduction in expenses led to $450,000 in additional profits, which when multiplied by 6 added $2.7 million to your company valuation and your pocketbook. So here's my challenge to you. Block everything out. Get together with your team and don't leave the table unless you've reduced your expenses by at least 5% or better. Rare Brain Capital helps companies like yours improve performance and sell for maximum value. How ready is your company to grow or sell? Come see how you're doing. Get your free score and customized report in just a few minutes at no cost or obligation. Visit rarebrain.com/score.